I want to point to one line which is a little glimmer of hope and is one of the reasons perhaps why the stock is climbing, and that's that Hynix talked about inventory peaking in the first quarter. That's a positive step, no?
Well, I think the chip companies and the investors in chip companies are looking for signs of hope for the industry. It's been pretty rocky. The memory chip makers in particular have seen a big buildup in inventory and a decline in demand, which has led to these losses. Hynix reported a loss that's equivalent to $1.4 billion, the biggest loss it's ever had. So that's a sign of the troubles in the market. Samsung, of course, reported earnings yesterday and also had pretty weak profits. What these companies are looking for is some sign that supply and demand are going to come into balance in the memory chip market after a big buildup. The inventories are at such a high level for many of their customers and the distributors that they need those to come down before they can begin to restore the sales, rebuild the sales back to near where they had been in the past. And that may have, I think what you're seeing with Hynix, there are some indications that that could come a little bit sooner than had been anticipated.
Yeah, Peter, we've got the stock there tracking next to you as you speak, and SK Hynix up 2.25% despite this rather gloomy fourth quarter set of results, and analysts still like the stock as well. So is there a longer term story to be told here?
Well, yeah, I mean, shares are up today after a few sessions of down trading too. So it's coming back a little bit. I think yesterday when Samsung reported and said that it was going to continue to invest in capital spending, that was probably a negative sign overall for the memory chip market. Samsung, of course, wields a lot of power, so their investments in capacity will weigh on the pricing for the rest of the industry. All these analysts are looking for what's going to happen with demand in particular. We've seen a fairly steep fall off in demand in the smartphone segment, the PC segment also, so they need that to come back to stabilize the inventory situation.